Welcome back, guys. We're here with another podcast that we have no clue what we're going to be talking about.
We don't. We're just sitting down and we're going to talk to you guys.
But we have Moscato.
Audio is fixed. Last time we got the new camcorder or whatever, but I don't know. I think it was the audio device didn't start it when I started it. It's so weird. So hopefully that's working right. It should be.
It should be.
And we should be able to get this on Apple and Spotify this time. The only reason it didn't work last time, I think, was because the audio. Because it was trying to pull the audio. So I edited the whole video, saved it, and then I uploaded it to the place where it's supposed to go to iTunes and all that. But I think it was detecting the shitty audio and then the good audio, and it couldn't do that. So hopefully this time it works.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. So here we are drinking
some Moscato.
Damn, this is a whole bottle's worth almost.
Yeah.
2 glasses? Well, we put them pretty full.
Yeah, I put it to the rim. I said we're drinking up to the rim.
Yes. And
I love wine.
We have one of our crazy cats downstairs, so if she jumps on the table randomly or you hear her in the background, we're sorry. I tried locking her up in the room and she just ran out. So she's down here with us.
Oh, love her. My daughter.
Here she is running.
Oh, she's so
You guys
cute.
can't see her, but she's psycho.
Don't talk about her like that. That's my baby.
She's still a psycho.
Yeah, just like me. I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, what shall we talk about today?
Whatever. What are we going through?
You can talk about
Here she is. She got all scared.
Oh, my little princess. You can talk about your boxing. You've been boxing a lot lately. He's always boxing every day, every morning.
Let's talk
and
about
night.
how some people don't like their cats getting on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Some people are so weirded out by that.
Which I understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're valid or your point is so invalid, which I totally understand how it is disgusting because they do step in their litter box and they're stepping on where you eat.
But they're pretty clean.
I clean this table a lot. They clean themselves and I clean this table a lot. And on top of that, we eat on a plate. We don't eat with our food on the table, you know?
Yeah.
And
but I can see why it's an argument. That's nasty.
That's what I'm saying. I understand. But also, if you think that's nasty, maybe you shouldn't be pooping with your phone in the bathroom. When you're flushing the toilet, those particles fly around. You're getting that on your phone. You're wiping your butt with your hand and toilet paper. What if it sinks through a little? I don't know. I just feel like
if you don't wash your hands,
I don't know,
and wipe your phone down after you're done, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's probably nastier. You're sitting there touching your butt.
I know. That's why I'm just either way, things are disgusting. So I don't get bothered by it personally. And like I said, I constantly clean this table to not really care either.
Yeah, we want to get a new table though, because this table is cool. It has the swivels. You guys can't see, but it swivels out if you see it on our YouTube.
Cute, but
it's cute.
It has these little cracks in between. And crumbs
there?
That was always there. That's just the style of it.
It's just I don't know. It's not practical, realistically.
Crumbs always get stuck in there. And I tried vacuuming between it and it didn't help. So did I say vacuuming right?
Yeah. It's you'd have to get a little what's it called? Paper clip and get it all out.
That's doing too much though. And that's not going to even, what if it has a chip crumb in there and then you do that and it breaks it more?
Yeah. So when we move, we want to get a new table, hopefully.
My daughter's really on something today.
What was I going to say? Table, furniture, moving. I don't even know. But yeah.
I'm so excited to move. Did you see a fly?
No, I thought this was a hair, but it's not a hair.
Oh. Guys, I can talk about that really quick because I was just thinking about flies and I hate bugs and flies and insects and anything. I was in the car with Connor the other day and there's the tiniest, barely you could even see the spider. And I start freaking out.
Literally one of the smallest spiders I've ever seen. I wouldn't have noticed it.
And I was like, God, there's a spider. There's a spider. I am so traumatized.
I almost crashed. I was like, dude, just tell me, hey, babe, there's a spider. Not grab my arm and tweak out.
Okay, well, I can't help it. I am traumatized from spiders because I've always told people hey, I have a fear of spiders and blah, blah. And they thought it was funny to grab spiders that were dead or alive and throw them at me. So I'm traumatized by spiders now, and every time I tell someone there's a spider, they think it's funny to throw it. So that
hasn't probably happened to you in years.
No, it happened maybe 2 years. That's not years. That's 2 years.
She couldn't even take her own shoe off. I had to take my shoe off while I'm driving and kill it.
I know. And if there's
I probably could have just went and not even noticed it.
It was disgusting.
I don't like spiders, but I'm not petrified of them.
I am, and that's okay.
They're definitely nasty, but not the way you
I'm traumatized. Imagine you saying like you have a fear of, I don't know, something scary though, like snakes. And someone, oops, I put makeup on this mic. But
someone throws a snake at me?
Yes.
Yeah, it scared me, but I'm going to be still just as scared as if I was before.
No.
Like, I don't know why that made you scared.
No, you don't understand. You will never understand.
I guess I won't.
It is horrible.
My brother hates spiders too.
Exactly. So see, don't try to come on my head or get on my head.
You guys are crazy though. She said she wouldn't even like sleep in a room of spiders for $1 million.
Heck no, I'd rather just be broke. Like, why would I do that for $1 million? It's
would you let a tarantula grow on you?
Heck no. Oh, I hate tarantulas, dude. I can't even
okay.
I can't. No, I'm not kidding. Let me say this really quick. I can't even touch tarantula toys. They freak me out.
What the fuck is a tarantula toy? What the hell
like
is a spider
fake
gonna
ones.
play with? Oh, I was like I thought you meant
like a toy tarantula
that a tarantula plays with.
No, even like the fake tarantulas, I cannot touch it.
Okay, so what if there's one right here and it was on your hand?
No, I'd cry.
And every second it crawls on you, up to your arm and on your shoulder, wherever it wants to go.
Why is this grossing me out? I want to cry.
Every second you get $1 million. You wouldn't do it?
Hell no. I'd rather be broke.
$1 million? 3 seconds you have $3 million.
No.
See, I'll never understand that.
I can't.
I'll never understand that. And maybe some of you guys can relate to her, but bruh.
That's like saying, okay,
I don't give a fuck what's happening to me.
No.
$3 million.
Would you eat a whole onion for?
I'd eat a whole onion for $400.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
That's a lie.
I would eat a whole onion for $400 easily.
I'm gonna give you $400 one day just to eat a whole onion then.
Dude, I'd do a lot for $3 million. Like a lot.
Yeah, I would do anything
I'd
that doesn't
eat a
involve
whole tomato, a whole onion, the stuff I don't like, all of it for like $1,000.
That's a lie. I swear that's
Give me $1,000. $1,000 can turn into $2,000, and I'll turn that $2,000 into $4,000. Trust me.
I mean, I guess
money is
he
money.
Is all cap.
Money
though,
is
I swear.
money. We can do it on the podcast. I'll eat a whole onion while we're on the podcast.
Okay,
guys, I want to start a Patreon soon. Hopefully, did we talk about that? Like once it gets a little more traction. I think we talked about that last episode.
Maybe you did. I don't.
I think we did a little bit, but we want to start a Patreon for the podcast. Do like an extra episode or two, because we can film these whenever we want. It's really just whenever we're in the mood or whenever we have people over, we're just gonna sit down and film. But we could get out an extra episode or two and then do like fan Q&As for people on the Patreon. Like you guys all comment. So it'd be more exclusive. I don't like taking people's money and making people pay for content that you could post on YouTube, but we'd obviously make it a special thing for everybody that joined. And we wouldn't make it expensive. It'd probably be like $5.
Yeah.
Literally $5 for a full month of an extra 2 episodes or something. So
yeah,
in the future, when we get some more traction and people that want to do that, we can do it.
That'd be super cool. Dang, is it hot? I feel like I'm hot.
I don't think it's that hot.
Maybe it's because I'm just drinking this one.
Yeah, we have empty stomachs. We haven't eaten probably for like 5 hours, 6 hours.
This is going to hit us real quick.
And we have pizza on the way. We didn't tell you that yet. We have pizza on the way. I don't even know if it'll be here by the time we're done. I'm going to try and make this longer.
It will.
I want it to be an hour.
I think it will. What did I have to say? I had something to say now. I forgot.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
We could talk about my OnlyFans thing. I think that's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, you can talk about that.
So, I reached out to some company. I don't even remember the company, but I was interested in like getting all the OnlyFans stuff removed that's on the internet of mine. And
which is smart. I just think it's so dumb that people try to expose you for that. I'm just like, for what? Like, what are you guys getting out of it?
But to keep it short, I don't want to talk a lot about it, but it's just crazy because like they have an attorney and everything, and basically they can remove everything in my name on Twitter, all the like leaks that people post or try and steal my content, everything. It's like $6,700 to do that, which sounds expensive, but it's low key kind of a deal. I might do it in the future.
It's worth it.
Got to clear my name. I was not an OnlyFans star, to be honest.
To be quite honest.
I don't know who that person is. It wasn't me.
True. I actually just started thinking about that. I always say to be honest. I'm to be honest, or like, I don't know. Or I like to put TBH in like messages. But I feel like, is that like so 2013?
Yeah, you're stuck in 2013.
No, but it's just because like sometimes I don't want to type the whole thing.
I need a charger.
I don't know. There's one over here.
I know. Is he?
Why do you need to charge your phone? I'm just kidding. Dude. Oh my gosh, I want to talk about that actually. That really bothers me.
I want to talk about a lot.
I want to talk about this real quick.
What?
Okay. I cannot stand, and then this is where you're going to argue, like, you're always on your phone too. But Connor is always on his phone.
She's on her phone more than me.
No. While we're eating, on his phone. When we're out to eat, on his phone.
Because you don't know how to talk.
I don't have to do the talking. When we're out with friends, we're out with friends, you literally will be on your phone too.
Yeah, because it's you and your friends. I don't have friends here.
With my family that talks to you, you're also still on your phone.
They don't talk to me.
I forgot where we were at, and I wanted to call out Connor for it, but I was like, I don't want to make it a big deal. But I think it was when we were in Oregon, and like we were all out to eat, and I think someone was talking to you. No, it wasn't that. It was when we were out eating with my brother Richard.
Yeah.
And he was talking to you, asking you things, and you were like, yeah.
It's only when I'm doing something important, like buying a cryptocurrency that could make us millionaires.
Okay, well,
and we can talk about that.
That's a pass. But if it's just you texting to your...
It's always that. I'm never like, ooh, let me scroll on Twitter.
I looked over and it was texting a friend or something.
The fuck?
That's already here.
There's no way it's our pizza.
That scared me, honestly. Anyways, though, he's always on his phone.
Yep. Thank you.
Now you guys are going to hear us. I know. They said it was going to be like 50 minutes. I feel like we've only been sitting for 10.
We should eat this right now. Like, I don't want to eat on camera. It's like ASMR, and then we would like be just. That's kind of weird, but kind of cool. Maybe we could do it. I don't know.
Maybe one day.
Maybe we would do it now. I don't know.
Also, sorry guys, we haven't been posting on our YouTube channel. I feel like lately, there's just been so much going on with like him doing boxing, and then I was obviously focusing on getting like a new job and everything. So we haven't really had time to like sit down and actually film a YouTube video, but I do promise I'm gonna like get us back on track. There's just been like a lot changing going on, and also with us like having to focus on like what was going on with our house situation and all that. So yeah, in the month of April, we're also traveling like left and right. He was in Indiana, then we went to Oregon, then we were in LA. So.
And then what is it, May now? I have somebody visiting at the end of the month. I have somebody visiting, supposed to be Saturday. And then my birthday's coming up in June, so we just got some stuff coming up.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on. So I promise we're not just like not focusing on YouTube. I just feel like
I want to post this weekend for sure, 100%.
We'll post. Me too. I honestly agree. I want to post.
Back on schedule. Brittany's working during the day, so we have time.
Yeah, we have.
We're gonna make it work.
Afternoon, and I also have practically all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to film too. So we're gonna get there very soon. Look, we're on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm texting my friend that's supposed to come Saturday. It was a last minute trip, and I want to make sure everything's going okay. But guys,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. The whole cryptocurrency thing, it's blowing up. The DogeCoin. Brittany doesn't even understand it. She really hasn't put into perspective how rich I could be. And I
never said that. I was just talking about in your phone. I said that the crypto is understandable.
But you don't understand. I'm not even talking about being on my phone. I'm talking about the whole like how crazy it is where I could be.
Oh no, I know.
You don't understand.
I wish I could understand, but I just.
How do you not understand? Here, let's walk through it.
No, I do understand.
No, I can explain to them too.
Oh, okay, go.
Like I'm gonna explain it to you.
Okay.
So back in 2018, me and Sandra, the kid that's literally coming to visit, talked about this DogeCoin thing in 2018. That was when I made my first purchase. Okay. And this was before like Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these cryptocurrencies blew up. And we bought in and we were putting our money in, and I didn't have much money, but we were buying it. And we're like, bro, if this hits $1, we're going to be rich. And that's what people are talking about today. So it blows my mind that we were like this far ahead. Looking back, I'm like, fucking what?
So we were already ahead of the game practically.
We were the only people, well, not only, because there's multiple people like me that did what I did and sold it and didn't hold on to it, but we could have been something. So let me go on here. I'm going to go on my Robinhood and look at the first purchase of DogeCoin.
That's why I think the one thing that's like really crazy about stocks is that sometimes you have to like wait it out years. And like eventually.
3 years. That's all I had to wait. 3 years.
It just sounds crazy though. All I had to wait was 3 years.
So like, listen, 3 years? My first purchase was on August 23rd, 2018, when Dogecoin was 0.0024. So is that even 2 cents? That's not even a cent. That was like
that's crazy.
Less than a cent, okay? I purchased $160 worth. So I put in $160. That got me 66,000 Dogecoin, okay? Do you understand that?
No.
Why? So it's like this. You give me $160.
Okay, I give you $160.
Okay, now I'm going to give you 66,000 Dogecoin for that $160.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So one Bitcoin right now is worth 50 grand. So if I give you a Bitcoin, that means you spent $50,000.
Okay.
So if you own one Bitcoin at 50K and it goes to 100K, how much did you make?
50K.
50K.
Yeah.
Because you bought in at 50. So $160 worth of Dogecoin back then was 66,000 Dogecoin, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to Dogecoin right now. We're going to buy 66,000 Dogecoin.
Mm-hmm.
So my $160 would have turned into I
got a burp.
$348,000.
Just from 160?
Yeah.
That's insane.
$34,000 from $160. But then there's multiple. So then
Dang.
again in 2018, I bought 438,000 Dogecoin.
Okay.
Not 66,000. So I bought 438,000 Dogecoin, and that costed me $2,000. Okay? So you give me $2,000, I give you 438,000 Dogecoin. So you own 438,000. Now 438,000 Dogecoin right now is worth 231 grand.
So, oh my goodness.
Yeah. But I bought more and more. So like over the course of like 2 years, I bought like 2 million something Dogecoin. And at its peak, like it's dropped a little bit. At its peak, I would have been like a millionaire. But I still would have had like 600K if I were to sell it right now at its like dropping point. So at its peak, I would have been like a millionaire. It's kind of crazy. I only spent like maybe 2.6K, $2,000 or something, and I would have been a millionaire. So it's crazy. If you guys are in Dogecoin, good for you, whatever. But that's my story. It's kind of hard to understand.
Crazy. No, I understand it. I just, I'm so impatient. Like I couldn't hold on to something for like 3 years for it to blow up like that, you know?
But that's what that's what they say is you got to learn and you live. Like
no, I know
that like eats me up on the inside. Like I should be here, but then if I'm letting it eat me up on the inside, it's like stopping me from like
just keep trying.
Yeah,
you know?
It's like stopping me from expanding and being more open on the outside. So I need to just stop letting it eat me up on the inside. I'm over it. I think it's crazy. But yeah, that's funny.
I have 2 random stocks.
Just 2 stocks.
It's like literally nothing in there. But I'm just like, hopefully one day it'll do a little something. I literally haven't taken it out. I just left it there. It's been months.
Cryptocurrency
It's actually been kind of going down, but
crazy, man.
I know. I keep saying like, I want to keep trying it, but I'm impatient. I just couldn't do it personally. Like I would hate having to leave something for a year.
Bro, like $100 back then, like is nothing to you. Like you could forget about it. You could pay.
That's true.
You pay $100 for clothes. Like that $160 was a pair of Jordans. If I were to let those pair of Jordans just sit there, and I forgot about it, like oh shit, like right now that would be worth $34,000. That's crazy.
No, yeah, I agree.
So my advice to you is if you're in cryptocurrency or stocks or whatever, just don't look at your shit. Like buy it if you have faith in it in the next 3 or 4 years, then invest in it and don't look at it. Because one morning you could wake up and it's down $4,000 like I did it the other day. I was down like 4,000. I'm like, what the fuck? But you don't lose your money until you sell it because it could go right back up, which it did. And I profited $4,000. So
yeah, that made me think about like there was this guy who I forgot how much he put into GameStop when it was like irrelevant.
yeah, that GameStop shit was crazy.
Yeah, I think he had like, I don't know, I think like 2K in there.
Probably turned like 500K or a million.
Yeah, he woke up and next thing you know, he was rich.
Yeah. I think it's too easy to get rich in this day and age with this kind of stuff. I mean, a lot of you guys,
all that crypto, yeah.
A lot of you guys are young, but just go watch some videos on cryptocurrencies. I won't keep talking about it. This isn't a cryptocurrency podcast. It's a podcast about everything, but that's the story on my Dogecoin. But yeah, what else do you want to talk about?
We can talk about, I don't know.
I was going to talk about my Amazon. I applied to be an Amazon truck driver, dude.
Wait, truck driver?
A delivery driver.
Oh, I thought you meant like the people that actually drive like the
big ass trucks.
Yes.
No,
I was gonna say you're never gonna be home.
No, they're like the minivans, the little ones that deliver here. In my head, I think this is how it goes. You get hired. It's like 17 to 18 bucks an hour. And you drive to Amazon. You leave your car there. You get in your van. And you deliver the packages. And then at the end of the day, when you're done, you go back, get in your car, and drive home. That's all you do.
Was it for part-time?
I think you can schedule your own hours.
Oh, okay.
So my idea, and me and my friend John that is supposed to move in with us, he's like, bro, you should live off of like your Amazon job like it's a regular job, and then save everything else, like what you make on crypto, like what you make on YouTube, everything, like just live off your Amazon job. So
that's smart.
It's a good idea. And then Brittany's income, so we could save a lot of money for our house because we don't need our big down payment until it's almost done being built, which is like 6-7 months for our house. So
I can't wait for it to be done. I'm just like so impatient. I just want to be able to move because I'm so over this house already.
We're just tired of it. It's boring now.
Yeah.
Now that we know we're having a brand new house, it's so exciting.
I know, and we're gonna be so close to like a lot of things.
We're 5 minutes away, so it's a 10-minute. So right now we're 10 minutes from Chick-fil-A. We'll be less than 5 minutes.
It's 2 minutes. Yeah, it's really close. But I just love knowing that I don't have to like go out of my way to get Chick-fil-A now or Starbucks. Well, Starbucks wasn't that far from us.
Close to the highway. Like there's pros and cons.
I know. That's the one thing that does suck because it kind of will be a little bit more time consuming just to go to work. I think it will go from like an 18-minute drive to now to 28. It'll probably take you
another way though.
I want to go on this freeway. I wouldn't want to go on the main.
It'll take you another way and it'll be shorter. Trust me.
I hope so.
It will.
Because I don't want to drive too far. I hate driving so far for work. But that's the one thing I like about this one.
Yeah.
Like this house.
The freeway's like 5 minutes away maybe, but.
Yeah. Hop on the freeway and you're there.
Last time we talked to them, because that's when we did the design center.
Yeah.
Or were we going to do it? Or did we already do it? I think we already did it.
Wait, for what?
For our house. Last time we did a podcast, did we talk about the design center or did we?
Oh no, yeah, we were saying that we were going to the design center.
Oh, we didn't tell them about it?
No, so we went to the design. Oh yeah, update. We went to the design center. Yeah,
we picked everything out.
We picked our cabinets, our counters, our stairwell. I definitely want to surprise you guys with all that. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
It was probably an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours.
I was like checking the time. It was 2.5 hours.
Really?
Yeah. Well, but some people take longer than that, I've heard.
I felt bad. I was going to ask her, I was like, did we take too long? Because like, you have to pick everything out. And it makes sense because that's how they get it built fast. They order all your shit, so they have it, and then they build it.
Yeah.
So that's why you had to pick it out, even though the house wasn't even built yet. Like, all we have right now is a concrete slab. They haven't really started anything. But they're ordering everything, and
there's so many things that I didn't even realize, like, you have to choose. Like, the one thing I will say is, like, we have tile downstairs, and I didn't know you get to choose the direction your tile goes.
And
like, I thought that was crazy.
You get to choose a grout color.
Yeah, I didn't know the grout color you could choose. What is, like, another small thing that we didn't know? I don't even know. But it was just crazy. Like, everything we got to, like, build or, like, choose ourselves. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to see, like, the final product. I'm so excited. Oh, also, since we have bought our house, it's already up almost $10,000 from its price that we like closed on. I want to talk about that. So yeah, when we first looked, it was our house that we're currently about to buy was $318,000. Yeah.
And we closed and got like the contract in at a base price of $329,000, which we had upgrades, so it's more than $329,000. But the base price is $329,000, and it's now the base price is $336,000.
Yeah.
It's $336,000.
Yeah.
Because it went up to $333,000 like 4 days after we did it. And we're like, yes, that's awesome. Because if we would have waited a little longer, it would have gone up.
I want to see if it did go up anymore.
Dude, I keep checking it weekly because before our house is even going to be built, I feel like we're going to already have like $20,000 of equity.
Which is good.
Increasing. So I've been checking on their website, like if they are up in the price.
Dude, the housing, like just, I think it's everywhere too. Like the house market is so crazy. One of my friends told me that their like significant other's family is moving. So they bought a house at 150 in Vegas and they sold it for 300 something. So they made double that price of their house. And then it sucks because like they were looking at a house where my mom lives, I guess. And the house.
Those are like $400,000 almost. $500,000.
Yeah, like $400,000, $500,000. They were trying to buy it, but someone already bought it the next day. Like, It's so crazy. People are like buying houses this quick.
That's why they keep raising the price on our neighborhood. Like, they're building these houses and like selling them. But when they see like all these people coming, they're like, damn, like, let's keep upping the price because they see the demand. So why not raise the price? And it'll eventually hit a price where they keep it around that, but they're just going to keep raising the value until it slows down a little bit.
Which is crazy. And I feel like Vegas isn't going to slow down anytime soon because they're doing so much towards like building new stadiums, I guess. And like I think they're almost finished building a new casino, which I'm so excited to see.
The stadium is crazy. Did you hear about it? They're having like a dance floor at one of the end zones.
Oh, really?
So, I didn't know that. You can buy tickets, and at one of the end zones, like where they score a touchdown, I'll explain it what an end zone is. Like, beyond the end zone is a dance floor, like, party, and, like, you have to buy tickets to obviously go there. I don't know how expensive they are, but that's just crazy. I'm like, what if somebody's drunk and they, like, throw a bottle on the field? Like, they have to have some type of shit.
No, I'm sure that's easy to clean up for them. I don't know, because
But what if they're fucking running in for a touchdown and they throw a Corona bottle and jack them in the head? I guess they could do that anyway if you're sitting like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really know.
I mean, drunk people, that's just crazy. I think.
Vegas is something else for them to do that.
What if these houses that we're buying, like, if we get our house finalized, I don't give a fuck about telling people finances because it's not even a flex. Like, we're not paying cash for this house.
Yeah. So it's not like we're really rich or anything.
It's like talking about how much your car is. It doesn't matter because you're only putting a certain amount of money down for the house. But. Our final was it 353 or 356?
356.
Fuck, I thought it was 353. So 356 with everything, our upgrades.
Maybe it was 353.
One of the two.
Something wrong there.
But like, I'm trying to think in like 4 or 5 years if it could be like 450. You think it will?
It definitely will. But then you have to like, Connor and I didn't like make this house look outdated, you know. It looks brand new. It looks very modern. It's gonna be something a family wants. And then we also made sure to keep a tub in there because obviously if a family moves there of 2 or a family of like 3 moves into there,
people like tubs.
No, I know. That's why I decided to like, I didn't want to make both showers just like stand-up showers, whatever those are called. So we made sure to have at least one bathtub shower because obviously if like a family moves in, they have that option.
And it's convenient if you want to take a bath. Like if we have a kid. And our master bathroom is just like a glass wall and like a floor, which is nice for like us. But then if you have a kids, you want to bathe them. So we have a tub in the spare. It's 3-bedroom house. So
yeah, and it has like there's a lot of space. Like we could have made another 4th bedroom. It could have been an optional 4th bedroom, but we chose to keep a loft because honestly, we don't need an extra bedroom.
No, the loft's nice. It's a nice size.
Exactly. And then Connor can have his space there and I have my little downstairs kitchen for me because that's all I want. And then we have our bedroom, like we already explained, but
I'm excited for the house tour. It's going to be so awesome.
I know.
The videos are going to be good.
I want to do an empty house tour first and then like our decorated house tour.
We can show up to the property like while they're building it with the wood. And you guys wouldn't even know what it looks like. It's gonna be so crazy just walking through and vlogging it. But we're gonna definitely
be so exciting.
We're gonna vlog the whole journey on our main channel. So go subscribe to Brent and Connor if you haven't. But
please do.
You probably already have. But if you're new to the podcast,
make sure to subscribe to our couples channel.
Yeah, we post videos there occasionally. We need to get back on our grind.
We're gonna get there, I promise. But I'm so excited. I keep telling Connor like I can't wait till they start I can't speak because I'm finally getting tipsy, but. I can't wait till they start doing like the wood part because I want to go in front of our house and like take a photo because it's just exciting to
once they start the wood
buying our house and building it, you know.
It's gonna go up quick because all these houses had like barely any wood, and then now like
they're almost
a month
done.
Later, it's like it looks like a house.
Yeah, which is so crazy
because they get that done quick. It's literally like it's Legos for these construction workers. They just get it done.
Plus, Vegas has like a lot of construction workers out here.
They're big out here.
Yeah, so it's really cool that they're like pretty fast with it. I was asking Summer, which is like one of the people I work with. I was asking how long it took her to build hers.
Was hers built? Like custom?
Yeah.
How long did she say?
She said only 6 months.
That's it?
Yeah, so I'm hoping ours should be 6 months too.
Well, the problem is the lumber right now. I called our...
She said when they were building her house, they said the same thing too, though.
Dude, 6 months would be cool. What would that be? May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Right before Christmas. That'd be awesome.
Right before... hopefully we're spending our first Christmas our second Christmas in the house.
Here. Like, have my mom... I don't know. It sucks because my fucking parents got divorced, dude.
I know. I'm surprised that my parents were together last year on Christmas. That was kind of awkward, but
they were together?
Remember my dad came over with my little brother?
Christmas?
Yeah, that was Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah, we went to my mom's to have tamales
Bro,
tamales. Why
Christmas
like
in
that?
Vegas is just different because there's no fucking snow. So I don't
know.
remember Christmas.
That's the one thing
I really
that
don't.
sucks
I woke
about Vegas.
up and it was 80 fucking degrees in
No,
Vegas.
it wasn't 80. It was pretty
like
chilly,
64.
but we don't get white Christmases out here. You see the desert still and the sun.
Yeah, it's like not Christmas. Indiana Christmases are different.
Hey, don't hate on it. I want a pizza now because I'm getting tipsy.
Well, you can eat a slice while I talk about boxing, and then I can eat a slice while you talk about something else. So I'll grab us plates. We got stuffed crust from Papa John's, dude. Ugh. Not sponsored, but like if you want to sponsor Papa John's,
please
that's awesome.
Do. Even though it's dangerous.
And this table like gets that white spot I noticed when it gets hot.
Oh yeah, this looks so yummy, guys. I used to never eat Papa John's because low key they kind of be pricey. This isn't that pricey for a pizza, the stuffed crust, because it's only like $11. But I don't usually like buying Papa John's. My favorite pizza is Domino's, but Connor doesn't like Domino's.
Domino's is ass.
No, it isn't. They have the flavored crust, which makes it so
Domino's
yummy.
is terrible.
You're terrible.
But anyways, guys, while she eats her little pizza, she can talk while she wants. She can munch in the mic in between. I guess we can
hear that.
No, they probably can't. But if they can, it's ASMR. Enjoy it. We're gonna title this ASMR podcast. But I've been boxing more than working out. Like I worked out super hard. I would say like November, December, like 4 months ago, for like 3 straight months. Like I was on my grind, lost like 12 pounds, and I've been like, ever since I went home to Indiana, I've been kind of like falling out of it because I don't know. Boxing is like a whole workout in itself.
I was about to say that. I don't think you realize how tiring boxing is. That's a workout itself. That's probably why you haven't been so like motivated for the gym.
And I'm sure boxers lift and they go to the gym, but like, dude, like boxers look in shape. I don't want to be big. That was never my goal going to the gym. So as long as I like am fit, have a decent little pack down here. It doesn't have to be like an 8-pack or 6-pack, but like as long as I look good, my arms look good, and I'm toned, like boxers look good. But I've been having fun doing that. I bought a whole like boxing set for the garage, and I'm excited to move to.
Oh yeah, you have that insulated garage. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, it's insulated, so it's like a lot cooler. It's hot as hell out here, but
yeah,
maybe I could do it in the backyard. Who knows? We don't know what we're doing in the backyard yet.
I know. I'm stressed about that because we're gonna have dirt in our backyard when we first move in. But
it's all dirt.
My mom knows people that do it like quick and for cheap. So I was hoping that we can just like get something kind of cute done.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're also thinking about like a pool because Vegas is too hot.
Yeah.
To not want a pool.
But back to the boxing, like I have a water bag out there, which is like a heavy bag, but it's filled with water. It's easier to hit. And then it has a speed bag on the other side, like a hook. But like I said, I want to move to the other house because I'm going to get a speed bag and mount it on the wall. Because out there on the fucking stand, it like shakes and you can't like really do it. Because you saw me at the gym, like it's way easier and I was getting it. Out there, it sucks. And then I have a reflex bag. So I've been working out doing boxing. And this all started because we were going to do like the TikTokers versus YouTubers boxing event. And I was supposed to like get on the card. And I don't even know what's going on with that. It's so unorganized. Like Bryce Hall, Austin McBroom, they're like the main people. And this is what I heard. Tanner Fox went on a podcast. And he was saying people were texting the people that are organizing it saying like how many rounds is it going to be and like what size gloves. Because there's things that go along. They're like, how many rounds? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we don't know yet. And it's like a month away, less than a month away.
How are you not going to know if it's a month away or less than a month away?
Like how many rounds? Because that's how you know like how hard you should be training. Like if it's only 3 or 4 rounds, like whatever. But if it's like 5 or 6, like that's an extra 2 rounds you need to like really train hard for. So
yeah, I
was originally supposed to get on that card, but even if I don't fight on that card, I'm doing my own thing and I enjoy it. And I've been working with somebody here. I have like a trainer. I have a girl that fights. She's a professional and she's been helping me. She's cool.
She's super sweet.
We want her on the podcast. She's really cool. She's like 40. She's older, but she
so
acts very young.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I love her energy.
Yeah, her name's Nadia. She's really cool and she helps me with the boxing thing. And I've been getting a lot of new boxing friends. Like I live in Vegas, so I don't know anybody out here.
Like, there's a lot of boxers out here, but then again, it's because, like, we have so many boxing events, too, like UFC and all that.
I've met more people in the last month, like, starting this whole boxing thing than I have, like, the past year. It's crazy.
Which I think is good for Connor, too, because obviously he's moving from Indiana, where, like, you had all your friends and, like, family. So like when Connor moved here and he wasn't doing anything and just staying home, like he didn't have anyone to really talk to besides me and like my friends, if even that.
And your brother.
Yeah, and my brother. But like now that he's actually doing things that involve him to go out and like meet new people, I love that because he has been making new friends. And I know he's also been thinking about like doing baseball out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good for him because like that's also going to make him more connections to Vegas, which is important. You know, I don't want him feeling like he has no friends to hang out with.
I don't, bro. I don't know anybody out here.
Hey, you hung out with someone today.
Mm-hmm. I met a lot of friends in boxing. And like I went to the gym and usually you meet people at the gym, but nah. Nobody at the gym.
Yeah, I feel like people in Vegas can sometimes be rude. Like they don't talk like that. This pizza is so good right now.
Dude, it's so bomb, guys. I'm literally titling this podcast / ASMR eating pizza mukbang.
So good.
I don't even know.
It's probably because I'm tipsy and then like we were hungry too.
Yeah, that Moscato hit pretty well. If I had like another bottle, it'd be perfect, but we don't. So
we have the pink Moscato.
Is that good? No, that's kind of ass, but I'll drink it.
Do you want me to grab it for you?
Sure.
Let me stuff it in.
But yeah, the girl that I've been training with, Nadia, even if I don't get on the TikTokers versus YouTubers, she's like, I'll put you on a card with me. Like, we'll get you on a fight. So eventually, I'll do it, bro. Just give me like less than a year to like know what I'm doing, because boxing's so technical. People think like going out and hitting a bag like as hard as you can. There's so much more to it.
There is. I've seen Connor improve a lot too. I've honestly seen improvement
jabs,
from you.
It's all technical. I don't care how hard you punch. If you don't know the technicality of boxing, you're gonna get beat up. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how many street fights you've been in. Putting in a boxing ring and having rules, you're not gonna beat me up just because you've been in like 20 street fights. I don't give a fuck. It's technicality.
That's very true. I had itchy. I think I want some more too.
Really? That's all we got with this? I don't remember even drinking this, honestly.
When did I get this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember.
I think I bought it.
I know, but I'm just like trying to wonder when we got it in general. This bottle's pretty huge. You should probably finish yours first.
This is really sweet.
Excuse me. That's sweet. I feel like that's more sweet than this.
It's on a sweet scale.
It tastes just as like similar to that though. To me personally. Guys, my favorite freaking dipping sauce for pizza is garlic butter. Or wait, is it just garlic? Whatever this is, it's yummy.
Yum yum sauce.
Oh, I love my... That was disgusting. Why did I say it like that? I'm tipsy. Sorry. I sound like you. I'm tipsy. But, guys, I make yum yum sauce at home because I made hibachi the other night for us. It was decent.
What's in yum yum? I'm mixing it. Fuck it.
You're crazy.
Just a little
Yum
bit.
yum sauce is like mayo. Well, I make it this way that I found it on the internet.
TikTok.
Not TikTok, it was on Google, but it's like mayo, ketchup, this vinegar they have, paprika. I can't even never say that.
What is paprika? Is that pepper?
No,
Paprika.
I don't know actually. I think it's like a pepper. You know what it makes me think of? Drake and Josh. Paprika. Like it was so exotic and like they couldn't, or was it paprika? Yes, I think it was. Did you not watch Drake and Josh growing up?
No, I did, but I don't remember that episode.
Whenever like, or Megan was like, I'm going to use this really spicy paprika. And then they got it and it was like illegal.
Yeah, I remember that. That was paprika?
Yeah, I swear.
The fuck?
I think. I hope. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong because now I just probably sound dumb. But
Josh Peck's in a comment be like, you're fucking wrong.
Dude, oh my gosh. I met Drake. You know, I remember everyone had hated Drake Bell because of like Justin Bieber. They had like a whole feud, I think.
The fuck was Drake Bell beefing?
I don't even know what the situation was, but I met Drake Bell and he was so freaking sweet. This guy brought us pizza and everything because we were at the Billboard Awards.
And your friends.
It was every fangirl waiting for Billboard Awards, first of all.
Yeah, they're all whores.
Rude.
Drake's gonna comment under this with his Spanish.
Dude, I know. He speaks probably better Spanish to me.
Than you.
Then did I not say that?
You said to me.
Oh. Wait, I'm so drunk that I don't even remember saying that. Okay, anyways, let me try my Spanish right now. If you're Hispanic, don't roast me. Ahorita estamos comiendo pizza, because I don't think there's a Spanish way to say that. Y tomando vino con mi amor. Y estamos haciendo un video.
Would you say I'm eating
pizza and drinking wine with
my love?
My love.
Yep.
And we're making a video. Well, not really a video. I don't know how to say podcast in Spanish, so I'm not going to try to say that.
A podcast.
I just got sauce all over my side lip.
Dude, this pizza is so like 2 pieces and you're full.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't finished my pizza.
I could probably eat 3.
Dude, I remember I would be in high school and eat like a whole medium pizza to myself. It was so bad.
I could probably do that if I'm really hungry.
I would eat like once a day. Dude, that was something that was different. So like, didn't you grow up with like your mom cooking for you all your high school life and all that? Just your whole childhood? I didn't have a parent cooking for me since I was like 9 or 8.
I thought your dad cooked for you.
They divorced at 7.
Oh.
7. Yeah, I was 7. So like, and it wasn't that my mom didn't want to cook for me. No one come at my mom, please. Busy. My mom worked 2 jobs to raise all 8 of us. Yeah, like my dad would help with child support, but it did nothing. I'm going to be completely honest.
He bought the beans.
So yeah, he like would buy groceries only technically. But my mom was working 2 jobs to raise 8 kids by herself. So that's why I always felt kind of like it bothers me. Like I understand though, because I probably would say the same thing. I'm not going to come at moms because just working in general can be difficult and raising a kid at the same time. But my mom worked 2 jobs and not really raised 8 kids because she didn't have the time to, but she worked 2 jobs full time to make sure that we had everything that we needed, like clothes, food, a house over our head. But yeah.
Probably more than you needed.
No, I know. She tried to make sure that we had things
You're
that
more
she...
spoiled than me.
Okay, I'm just kidding. No, my mom, but that's the thing. Like my mom worked her butt off because she wanted to make sure that we had things that she wanted as a kid, which is like how I want to also like raise my kid. Like I want to make sure that they have the things that I wish that I had. Well, I mean, I was provided everything that I wanted, low key. But like, let's say if my kid wants to like go out with friends, like I don't want them to be like, Mom, like, can I just get $20? Like I want them to be able to spend what they need to spend. I'm not gonna let them go overboard now. I'm not gonna let them be spoiled.
Here's $2,000.
No, I'm gonna be like, if you're gonna go eat, go eat. Like if you want to go buy clothes on top of that. Like I want to make sure they do it, but they have to earn it at the same time. They have to be on
food.
Well, they have to, if they have good grades and all that, like, why would you not reward them with that, you know? Like, if they're pretty on top of everything.
Too much, they take advantage of it almost. I've seen that.
Well, I'm going to make sure they don't do that. They're going to be able to help us with chores. They're going to help with, like, being on top with their grades. I'm not going to also be that parent that's, like, unrealistic, too, though. Like, if they can't keep the highest grades, but they're really, really trying like their best, I'm not going to be like that parent that yells at them because I feel like that's also so hard on a kid.
Yeah, some kids just aren't smart like me. I could study as hard as I wanted and I would only be a certain.
And I'm the same way. Like I never had bad grades like D's and F's, but there'd be times where I would really try for a class and I would still have a C. So I'm not going to be like that parent. Your kid
for having a fucking C. Like I think a C is like you need to talk to him and be like, hey, like,
are you struggling?
What do you need to do more? Yeah. Because C's average. If you have 4 C's, that's like 2 average. You don't want them to be average. You want to be above average, obviously. But
if it's like 1 C for
one
class,
1 C, you just be like, hey, what's going on? What are you having trouble with?
Exactly.
Not like punish them.
Exactly. That's why I feel so bad when like I see kids get punished for like, oh, you have a C.
Some parents have high expectations, man.
You don't need it that high though. If they have A's and B's for the rest of class,
you can't like tell somebody how to parent their kid. Like,
no, I agree. Maybe
that's how some kids become doctors and will like find a cure for cancer. Like,
no, you're right. I agree.
I just
also don't want to like if I know that it's affecting them though, mentally.
Oh yeah, I tweeted that. What I say, like, don't care about your parents stop caring about your kids' grades more than their mental health or something.
Yeah, like if it's affecting them mentally, like I'm not gonna put their freaking grades first before mental health. Even if it's
an F. What was the lowest grade I have? I don't know if I failed a class, honestly.
I should talk about that. So when I was in junior year, I started working when I was 16 and I would go, like, I'm literally going to tell you guys my schedule. I would go to school from 6 a.m. until 1 p.m. or 7 a.m. till 1 p.m. technically. I would have to wake up and leave to school at 6 a.m. But I would be at school starting at 7 a.m. and then leave at 1:25, I think it was the time. So right after school, I would go home, change, and then go to work from 3 p.m. until 11 p.m. And then I worked at the Strip, so then I would have to drive home.
Were you making good money though?
I was making $9.25, which is actually $1 more than the minimum wage at the time. But like,
Where'd your money go?
Eating all the time. Like I said, I didn't have a mom to cook for me, so I'd always spend it on like Cane's, In-N-Out.
The fuck?
All the food.
You worked that long and you just bought food with it? You didn't buy a car?
Oh, I was paying for gas because I was using my mom's car.
Didn't you get your cars gifted to you? Your first car was like free.
So the first car that I used was my mom's spare car. I used that up until junior year until the summer before like.
You had your Camry in high school?
I had my Camry after I graduated. So let me talk about
senior
that.
Year?
I'm not going to. No, senior year I didn't have a car. I wasn't living at home. I didn't have a car. I was nannying. I didn't need a car for that. But after I graduated high school, I moved back to my mom's. She gifted me my first car because she's like nice enough to gift us a first car, but it wasn't expensive. It was a Subaru that she got from my uncle's little shop that he has in Arizona, and he gave it to us for the price that he bought it for.
Your dumbass crashed it, didn't you?
No, we got rid of it and then got me my Camry.
What the fuck? You got a free car and it was a Subaru? You'd still be driving that. You're an idiot.
No, I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I had a Subaru. It was not even expensive at all. Like,
was it nice? What year was it?
2006. It wasn't bad. It was functional. No, I had bad luck with that car. I had just bought it. Then I went to go babysit my nephew Ezra all the way in like south of Las Vegas.
It broke down, I think.
No, when I was driving, a rock flew up and hit my windshield and cracked it completely.
$150 fixed.
No, so I had fixed that. And then next thing you know, I'm at Costco and a person like hit the back of my car, but it wasn't bad like where it had to be fixed. But I'm like, what's up with this car? Like I just got it.
So
and
you got rid of it.
So no, well then we went to not Camry, Toyota, because my mom wanted to get a new car because she had just got into an accident.
Her mom's had
so many
three new cars probably since I've been with her in less than a year.
No, my mom is so like, I don't even know what the word you would say, but she always changes her car. Is it impulsive? Yeah. Like, she changes her cars like once a year. It's actually so bad. But
just wasting money.
No, yeah, I agree. But then she had to go get a new car, and I was just like looking around, and she was trying to buy me like a car that was a little bit more expensive than the Camry I had, just so you know. And
she was trying to buy it for you?
Yeah, and I was like, no, I don't want that. It's too expensive anyways. So then we found my Camry that I wanted, and like I was fortunate enough to have my mom like say like, I'll pay for half and you pay the other half. She set me up.
I feel like she would have. You probably were like, I don't want you to pay half, Mom.
Well, I just don't like knowing that my mom.
So she would have paid for half.
No, I think she did help me like the first 2 months.
And then you told her to stop.
No, and then I just kind of was expected to pay for the car, I think. I can't remember.
Your mom would not make you pay for that, I guarantee.
No, she did. But when I needed help, she would say like, I got you. I'm not going to say she wouldn't help me.
But she said, I'll pay half.
But I was mainly in charge of paying for that car. And then also after that a month of buying that Camry, I freaking got into an accident. So I already lost so much value. A person had lied also to make it sound so much worse. So we were both like switching lanes. I was on the left lane. They were on the right lane. We were both switching to the middle lane. Crash, and they put all the blame on me.
So is it 50-50 then?
Nope, they lied and said that it was my fault.
But it should be 50-50.
It should be 50-50, but they put the lie. Or the driver had said that they were the passenger. The passenger said they were the driver, and the driver had said that I hit them without looking. Like I was in their they were in my blind spot. And then I got all the blame. And I was like, what the heck?
Well, you can't prove it. I don't know. That's weird.
It was so dumb because when I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, the guy was driving, and then the girlfriend got out the car. She was saying she was so hurt, and they're like, a guy was driving.
They should have to prove it though. Like
there was no cameras when we were at.
I know. Then you're both innocent until proved guilty. That's how it should work.
I wish they did that, but then I was like, it was a girl driving. Or they said that it was a girl driving. I was like, no, it wasn't. It was a guy. He came out and like said if I was okay or asked if I was okay, And I told him to leave me alone because I was upset because I just had got this
so
car.
Then what happened with that? Your insurance just went up hella?
I had to get kicked off my mom's insurance because she also got in an accident the month before. And
how much was your car payment besides insurance? Like $400?
My car payment?
It was more?
It was $680.
Who the fuck's calling me? My dad?
Why am I cold? No, it's not that I'm cold. I'm having anxiety.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer my dad's call real quick.
I don't know if you guys have that, but
Yo.
that happens to me.
We're filming a podcast right now.
Who's doing a podcast?
Me and Brittany. You want to be on the podcast?
You're doing the podcast right now?
Yeah, we're filming it, but I didn't know what you wanted.
Oh, that's cool, dude. I can let you go.
Will you be up in like 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a call back really quick.
Later.
I love you. Sorry, guys.
Why is you awake this late?
I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? My dad's usually sleeping, but my dad's in Indiana, so I don't know.
Do you work tomorrow?
Probably. Dude, what time is it?
Aren't you guys 3 hours ahead?
2 a.m. Holy shit. Why is he up? That's why I thought it was important, so I had to answer. And like, I haven't talked to him, so. How much is your car payment?
I said $680.
$680, and then your insurance is like $300 probably?
$400.
So you're paying $1,000 a month for a Toyota Camry.
It was
the same
upgraded.
motherfuckers.
Don't make me sound bad because it was very luxurious looking.
No.
But it wasn't worth it still.
Keyword. The same motherfuckers that pull up next to me in my Dodge Charger trying to race. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I
You
wouldn't try that.
Drive a Toyota Camry.
I wouldn't try that.
All these guys think they can fucking race me. It's like, what are you doing?
We probably have a V6, but still,
let
I
me go
wouldn't try
through
that.
my first cars, okay?
Okay, we get it. You could buy your own first car because you were making money off of Vine. We get it.
Listen, guys.
I wasn't Vine famous, so I couldn't afford a car either way.
Could have been famous.
Not everyone tries to go down that route.
Fun fact, if you didn't know, my friend that was just here today that's a boxer, I told him I made the mother trucker do that her like a butt cheek on a stick vine, and even she knew that what that was. That vine's super famous. I recorded that. The kid was not me, but just a random kid at one of our cookouts, but that was my vine. So here's my life. Never had a car paid for. Never had a phone paid for. Well,
wow.
My flip phone was paid for when I first got it in 8th grade.
Okay, but let's put it this way. Hold on, before you go into this. If you didn't have Vine or YouTube, your career from social media, but if you didn't, who would have bought your first car? Who bought your brother's first car?
Maybe I would have, but
exactly.
I don't know.
So don't come. See, this is where he's trying to come for me, but I'm
yeah,
like,
but
boy,
at least
you would have
I
been
did
the
it.
same
You gotta
position.
give me props for doing it.
No, I do give you props,
so
but don't try to make me look bad.
Zip it.
Y'all heard that.
Who bought your recent phone?
That was a Christmas gift.
Wow.
I have a parent
$1,000 phone.
I have a parent that works hard and wants to reward me with things like that because I'm not living off of her money.
My point's made.
Okay.
Anyway.
You're not going to do that for your kid if you wanted
I'll
to?
buy them a phone now when they're 20 years old. I'm not going to be like, here's the $1,000 iPhone for your birthday.
My mom loves me and she wants to do that.
Well, maybe if I'm rich. I guess your mom's rich. So if I'm rich, yeah.
Dang. Don't
Okay,
come
whatever.
for me.
Whatever. We're just always fighting about dumb shit. But anyways, I bought my first car. It was a fucking Chevy Trailblazer. I love Trailblazers. So I bought my first car. I was probably like a junior when I got my license, and then drove that for a little bit in my high school career. And then me and my friends decided it would be fun to go drifting. So we pulled into a parking lot. We're drifting and sliding on the ice, getting that bitch sideways, having a grand old time, and we fucking crashed it. Hit a pole, and all of my friends called me pole boy. Like, they made fun of me for hitting the pole, but that wasn't even the damage. That, like, dented the side. The damage was we kept going and slid down a little, like, I don't know, ramp, and we hit a fucking tree, and that messed my front end up really bad. And that car was only, like, $4,500, so, I think I bought that car cash, dude. I didn't have payments.
$4,500. Wait, what?
$4,500.
Oh.
You don't know what $4,500 is?
Oh, I just said 40. You said 4 to 5.
No, I said 4,500.
Oh.
Drunk ass. But yeah, that car got totaled. The insurance gave me money, and I bought another fucking Chevy Trailblazer because I love them so much. But I think this one was a little more upgraded. It was like had a nicer like leather seats or something. Actually, it was opposite. My first one was leather seats and heated, and then my second one was the shittier one. So I bought that, drove that for literally like 2 or 3 years. I drove that. from like 2017 to like 2019. Put a bunch of miles on it. Love Chevy Trailblazer. We'll drive that car forever. I want a Trailblazer SS, if you guys know what that is, but you guys probably don't.
You have to remember, though, because just hearing that's like people grow up in different situations. You were still living at home and all that. I wasn't at 17.
I was not. I guess.
Technically.
But if you were Vine famous, you could have bought your first car regardless.
But I wasn't Vine famous, so I couldn't do that.
Yeah. There's two different situations. I'm not flexing on you.
I know, but you're trying to make me look bad
At
compared
least
to you.
worked. You worked harder than me.
I sure did.
Well, I worked harder on the internet, fucker.
I worked harder actually freaking working.
Let me tell my story. So then I got some money. I bossed up and I bought my first nice car. Because my Trailblazers were both like 2003, 2002.
Oh, the one that I'm driving?
Yeah, she's driving my car. So my first nice car was a Lexus. I bought that in like 2019, 2020. Which she drives now because I bought a fucking Dodge Charger. And I thought that'd be a good idea, which it is. I love it. But
and I have a car out of it too.
and she got a car and she's making the payments. But I kind of want to get rid of my Charger because it's just a waste of money. We're buying a house. It'd be smart. I already have a car. And then...
So what about me?
You got to figure it out. I don't know. We'll get you a moped. Just kidding.
I'm going to feel like... I was about to say Lizzie McGuire, Hillary Duff in another
I don't know,
Cinderella story.
Okay, let's say I sold my Charger.
I just use it for work and come back and you have it for the rest of the day.
No. I sold my Charger. I take my Lexus back. I take over like I never bought the Charger. Because realistically, you would not have your Camry.
I'll just buy a $3,000 car again.
No, that's what I was going to ask. Because realistically, her Camry was $1,000 a month. You could not be paying that right now. Like, realistically, you'd be fucked. Our house payment's going to be like $2,000, if that. She's paying $1,000 by herself for her car. So realistically,
it was easy because I didn't have to pay for rent.
Okay, but if I never got the Charger and I was still in my Lexus, like, what would you have done?
Well, I wasn't working because we were in a pandemic anyway, so I was at home.
But you were getting unemployment for a little bit. Would you probably just bought like a decent car?
Boy, I would have just bought another $3,000 car. Really? What do I need a decent car for?
That's what I'm saying is like...
I would use it until it breaks down.
That's like what John does. Like, if you don't have the money, it doesn't make sense for me.
No, and I think that's something Connor taught me as like I started dating him. Like, why am I going to buy something that's not in my budget? It doesn't make sense. And I was literally just talking about that with who? I forgot.
Because like when you bought that Camry, how much money did you have in your bank account? Like, take a guess. Take a guess.
I didn't even have like 100 to my bank account because I was paying it towards the Camry. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, you put money down?
No.
So you had $100 in your bank account?
No. Oh, wait. No. Well, it's because I was the co-signer to my mom. So my mom put it under her credit. I was a co-signer. So like.
So she put money down.
Yeah, and I mean, I
but
think
in
I
your
probably
bank
had,
account.
No. You know, I had like 2,000, just 2,000 though.
And your payments were $1,000.
It was 680,
at
and
first.
then
With insurance, 680.
Insurance. Well, when I was under my mom, it was like $100 insurance.
So you're paying like $700 a month.
700, which didn't sound
but
too bad.
But you couldn't afford it. Like realistically, you're working to pay to your car.
Technically.
Yeah. So she was working.
It wasn't smart. I never said it was a smart decision.
So like my thing is if you have like $2,000 in your bank account, you should buy a car that's like.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
$2,000 or $3,000.
I have more money in my bank account than I ever had, and I still wouldn't think about getting a Camry like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying like
Even
I said,
wouldn't.
Connor.
What was like 50,000?
Yeah.
Her car was $50,000, and my Charger was like 30, and that payment with insurance is like 600, maybe 500, and that's a lot for me. Like I fucking hate it. My Lexus was so easy. It was like with insurance and my car payment, $320, like $350, if that. Yeah. So it's so much cheaper, and
you know what I was low-key also thinking?
It's just a car, dude. Like who gives a fuck what it looks like?
No, I agree. But you know also what I was thinking? I was like, I read this post and it was like, I'd rather buy a 2020 Toyota versus a 2006 Mercedes that costs the same.
Exactly.
I was like, that's very true too. Like, why are you going to buy a fucking Mercedes? Oh, excuse my language. But why are you going to buy a Mercedes that's like 2008 and not buy a freaking new year Toyota for the same price? I hate that people that do that. Like Mercedes is cool. It's the name brand, I guess. But like you can have a new car with no mileage for the same price, you know?
I'll never buy a new car. If you buy a new car, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. Like unless you're a multimillionaire. If you're a multimillionaire, go ahead and buy a brand new car. But like
multimillionaire, what if you have $100K though? Like I feel like you can still.
Dude, if you buy a $60,000 car, you drive it off the lot, it's worth $50,000.
Hey,
just like that.
Okay, no, I know, but like, you don't have to buy a $60,000 car. You know, there's cars that are like $20K, brand new Toyotas.
But you could buy that same car used with 20,000 miles for $15K, $5,000 less.
I guess you have
no
a
point. Never buying a brand new car. Hold me accountable. Even if I'm a millionaire, I'm never buying a brand new car.
What if we need it for the babies? An SUV.
A
Well,
baby?
not a brand new car, but like we need a decent car for babies for
15,000
SUV.
miles. A used
Oh,
car
fine.
has 2 miles on it. That's a used car.
No, I agree. That's fine.
Yeah. We're
one
always going to
with
buy a used car,
miles.
guys. If you buy a new car, you're an idiot.
But we're not getting name brand. I hate freaking the point. Like you're paying the same price for a car that has less miles, probably.
Dude, the Honda Accord or one of the Honda, like a Honda Civic, 2005 or something. Somebody on YouTube did a video at like 536,000 miles, like 500,000 miles.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
And those cars are like $2,000, if that.
I
It's
think
crazy.
my dad's driving a car with like a lot of miles like that too. Well, I think it
It's
broke down
so
actually.
crazy.
Just kidding. But he was driving.
But those engines like are built to last forever. It's just kind of crazy.
Hondas?
Honda.
I swear I thought I heard the opposite, but
No.
maybe I'm wrong.
Honda was like the original good brand, and there's Kia that's good. Subaru's
Kia's good.
Kia and Lexus are like made by the same people, and Kia's
No,
last a long time.
Lexus is made by Toyota. Google it. Lexus and Toyota. I literally would see Lexus at Toyota because they're the same brand.
Who
Maybe Kia's also in the
makes
same.
Lexus.
Owe me-
Toyota.
Owe me $100 now.
Why did I think it was Kia?
You're so dumb.
Wait, isn't there a Toyota Kia?
No, what are you on? Kia is like something else, I think.
Literally, it is Toyota.
Literally,
Toyota.
literally, Lexus is like the luxurious Toyota.
Okay, well then Toyotas are pretty nice lasting.
I
They
know.
last a long time. So Lexus owns.
You could finish that.
Or Toyota owns Lexus. I don't know. Whatever. No, you need a little bit.
Okay, fine. What else?
I wish they taught you in school, like, instead of geometry and bullshit that I never used, the Pythagorean theorem, never used that in my
Dang,
life.
I haven't heard that in forever.
Literally. I wish they taught you about, like, car payments, loans,
That's what I'm
mortgages,
saying.
credit cards. Like, I think that's a really good idea.
They should honestly, like, we should honestly start a
Petition?
petition.
I mean, they know that in the back of their
So
heads.
I don't know why they're not doing it. Like, we
I gotta
should
pee,
be.
guys, so let Brittany talk.
Okay. I really don't see why they're teaching us geometry. I mean, maybe it'll be beneficial if like you have a future that goes into geometry. I don't know what kind of future that is because I'm dumb. But like we should honestly be taught like how to deal with finances like taxes and buying your first home, buying your first car, bills. Like those are things that we're actually going to use in our everyday life versus geometry, algebra. I've never had to use any of those, but then again, I've never really had a real career, I guess. But like I was even talking to like a hygienist when I was going to hygiene school. I was like, hey, like I see that they require a few math classes. Like, do you actually use that in your everyday life? And she said,
no.
oh, I mean, I guess you use it for like numbing because sometimes we numb patients, but like at the same time, it says it on the measurement of the syringe. And I was like, so you really never have to use it? And she's like, no. So I'm like, why am I going to hygiene school and have to take these math classes that are not
I think they just want to
beneficial?
like challenge your brain.
Oh, also another thing that was dumb in freaking college. So I went to a community college because that's the only, first of all, it's just smarter to take your classes at community college because you're doing your same or your regular prereqs for cheaper, saving money. And on top of that, like my community college is the only college that has dental hygiene in Vegas. And one of the requirements for my prereqs was that I had to take political science class.
The fuck is political science?
Politics.
But science.
I don't know. It's just politics.
Oh, maybe
practically.
like
it's
if
just
you
politics.
believe in.
It's literally just politics. That's all we
weird
were
they
learning.
put science in there, but
But it was like a Nevada requirement. I'm like, I need political science for this to just get into hygiene. It was so dumb. I hated it. I failed that class, by the way, because I missed one test.
So you have almost 2 years of college, or do you have 2 years? Or a year and a half?
Like 3 years.
What the fuck? There's no way.
Maybe. I don't know. Because I have
You
to
don't
still
know.
take... I have to still take my math classes and my science classes.
Well, how many years did you go to college? That's all I'm asking.
Just one.
So how do you have 3 years done?
Well, I have to take another year of prereqs and then once I get into the program, it's another 2 years of dental hygiene.
So you don't have 3 years. You have a year.
Well, if you want to say that, yeah, then a year and a half.
So you have a year of college then.
Yeah. If I finish them and pass them.
Yeah, we're supposed to do our real estate school. Dude, that shit's so hard. I'm only on chapter 3 or 4, and I'm stressed. It's hard as fuck. We need to start doing it together, on the weekends. But it's really hard.
Like, I'm not even kidding. I feel like we need to do it and leave our phones away from us so we could actually focus on it.
It's not even that, bro. Like, oh my. I took the quiz, and I was like, okay, 10 questions. That's like, whatever. This motherfucking quiz has 29 questions. On chapter 3, 29 questions. The fucking real estate exam is like 150 questions. I'm like, it's pretty hard. But once you're done with it and you have the title of a real estate agent, it's not hard. Like,
well, after that,
they put a lot of unnecessary material on that. Kind of like how I said when my parents moved to Iowa, for some reason they made them retake their driver's license quiz.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like for them to get a license.
Just for
there,
Iowa? Or in Iowa?
I don't know if it's.
Wait, I think you have to do that too.
Bullshit.
No, I literally think you have to do it because it's different. No, every state has different laws. That's why that's why they make you do it again.
But this is the thing. I can go to fucking Iowa and know how to drive.
Well, I know.
They might have a few different signs. So they put that unnecessary bullshit on the study guide and all that. And my mom and dad are like, "What is this? This is stupid." But at the end of things, they know how to drive.
No, I know, but there's just different signs. They want to make sure that you know.
I know. But it's like real estate. Like they put shit that I will never need to know as a real estate agent, but they want you to like know it.
No, I agree. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. That's how I can compare the two. So
that's actually a good topic. I want to talk about driver's license. I got my driver's. I'm just kidding. No, but I remember when I took my permit. Is that what you call it? Like the written exam, practically, which is your permit.
To get your permit?
Yeah. So
I just had to do a driver's test for my permit, no written.
You had to do a driver's test?
I had to do driver's ed.
I never had to do that.
Oh. Well, I did driver's ed and then I did a test and I got my permit.
Wait, did your high school ever provide driver's ed?
No.
Vegas used to provide driver's ed for high school. Like you take that class and then take your permit, whatever. Then they stopped doing it. I never took driver's ed. All you had to do was take your permit and then you have to practice
for like
driving.
A year, or
it was like a certain amount of miles.
Hours, yeah,
certain hours, whatever. So yeah, the only reason I got my permit, so let me spill the tea on this.
You cheated.
I used to lie and say that I had my permit to everyone because I used to drive illegally. Since I've been driving since I was 15.
That's so bad. If my kids ever do that, I'm beating their ass.
Okay. Well, I was driving since I was 15 and I used to tell people like, because their parents would see like I picked up my friends and all that, and they'd be like, I would just tell them like,
bad.
Yeah, I have my permit. I know it's bad.
But with the permit, you have to be with the parent.
I know.
So why would they? If you said you have your license, yeah.
Well, they just trusted me. I don't know.
I have my permit. My mom's supposed to be here, but she's not.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. They trusted me, so I would lie and say I had my permit. So then I would tell the girl that I'm so sorry. I hope they never listen to this. I'm exposing myself, but I would tell the girl that I live with that I used to have my permit. And I remember I needed my like state ID for something, and she was going to the DMV to get something done, and I had gone with her. And she's like, "Oh yeah, she wants to take like a state ID photo." And they're like, "Why don't you just take your permit again?" Or whatever. And so they thought that I needed to take it again. And I was like, I have never practiced for this test. Like, I'm about to take it. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take it again." Because I didn't want to get caught up in my own lie.
Why'd you have to take it again?
I never took it in the first place.
So why'd they say again?
I don't know.
They should be like, you should take your permit test.
I think they did say just take your permit test. Because they're like, why are you going to get a state ID if you can just get your license or your ID with your permit, you know?
Yeah.
So then I did take it.
Did you pass?
I did, first try.
Fuck? You didn't study at all?
No.
That's bullshit. Then your guys' must be easy because ours is hard as fuck.
So I took this test. But no, listen to this. I'm over here reading every question. I skipped a few. And then I had gone back to like the ones that I skipped. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, shoot, I don't know the answer to this.
What was it? Signs, everything, distances?
I forgot what it's like all that. It's just everything.
How did you pass? That doesn't even make sense.
So there was a guy waiting in line to set up his...
Oh, you told me this.
Yeah, he was waiting to set up his appointment for his like driver's test.
Yep.
So then he's like, I hear him whispering, C. And I'm like, so I put C and it's like correct. I'm like, this guy's helping me. Oh my gosh.
How'd you know it's correct?
Well, I was assuming so. I'm like, why am I gonna hear someone say C? Like, no one's just gonna say C.
But I would have been fucking with you. I'd been like D, wrong.
Maybe. I don't know.
B.
But he got it right for me. And then like I was on my next one. He was like, A. And I put A, passed. Next thing you know, I passed with like a 76 or something. Like, I don't know. It was above 70.
You probably barely passed.
I think I only missed like, I think you have a minimum of missing 15 questions. I think I missed like 9. No, it wasn't that bad. I think I only missed like 9.
That's crazy.
So then I passed, and I wanted to thank this guy, but I didn't know who it was because I couldn't turn around back, because if they see that you turn like back to see someone, that you're cheating. So I was like, oh, I wish I could thank this guy. Like, he helped me pass. And then I took my driver's license test like 2 months later.
2 months? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't remember when it was, but it was like Valentine's Day in like 2018. And I passed with a 93%.
Did you have to do a driver's test? For your
driver's test.
license?
That's what I'm saying. Driver's license test.
I think
my
we have to
driver's
do
test.
a written and a driver's
That's
test.
what I did. My written was on the computer.
For your driver's license?
Yes.
And then you had to do a driving test. And
Yeah.
you passed both?
Yeah. First try.
Did you have to parallel?
Yeah. I got half points on that because I was like 2 inches away from like.
You're
where
not
I was
a bad
supposed to
parallel
be.
parker, aren't you? You're
No.
like good. Your friends suck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. My friends suck so bad. I actually am good at teaching
I feel like
people
she
how
gets
to do
lucky.
it though.
I feel like
No.
you get lucky.
So I remember I was like really stressed out about the parallel parking part. And that lady I used to nanny for, she had taken me to a place that only has parallel parking spots. And she would make me sit there and keep doing it until I kept getting better at it. Yeah. And the way she would teach me, I don't know if I can explain it well. So let's say these are the two. This is a spot. I'll show it on camera if you have
This
it.
drunk girl.
If you're watching us on the actual video, you get to see. So she would make me drive. This is a car. This is another car. She made me drive like this. You would meet halfway with this car.
It's your mirror to their window, I think, or something.
I don't know. I did it. How did I do it? I forgot how she made me do it. But it's like.
Or your back end is to their
Oh, yeah.
mirror.
It's like where I'm looking is to their second door, I think. I forgot how it was.
There's a science to it.
Yeah. So then I would start reversing. And then once you're reversing, you straighten out once you get. Oh, no. So I would meet. This is how she taught me.
This drunk girl,
Sorry.
bro.
Give me your phone really quick.
Why do you need 2 cars?
Because I need to show it. So this is the car. So
Why
you'd
do you need 2 cars?
This is this is the car that I'm meeting with, we'll say. So
why do you
I'm
need,
trying to park.
no.
Let me explain.
Why do you need 2 phones to be 1 car?
No, this is a car in front of me. This is the other car.
Why can't you use this?
Because I need you to see how this is like the 2 same cars. Let me explain it. I'm explaining it well.
Oh my
So this is the car. We'll say these are the 2 cars and I'm trying to park between them. So the way I would do is meet up with the first car in front of me. You meet exactly like same window seats for passenger and driver side.
That's wrong.
No,
Trust me, it's wrong.
I never get it wrong.
Google it.
No, watch me parallel park and you'll see. So then what I do is when we're meeting like passengers or passenger to driver side on both of those cars, I can't speak.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
I would reverse. And then once I met I think it was like the back tire, I would start reversing and reverse. Oh, no.
Dude, you're drunk and you sound
too
so
drunk.
dumb right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, I forgot.
You're like,
There's
I
a
reverse, then I
science to
reverse. Listen.
No, I would reverse, and then once I got to the second door, I would
reverse, and I'd reverse until I reverse.
I'd meet the car, and then I would back up.
That's reversing. You're just switching your words. I'll tell you exactly what she's trying to say. Shut up. Okay, you pull up next to the car.
Yes.
And there's a science to it. Once you're at the certain point, you turn your wheel, whichever way it is to kind of go towards that. You turn your wheel like whatever, 2 o'clock or whatever. And then it brings you in, and then you straighten your wheel out, and it kind of does this, and then you just fix it, and then you're there. There's a science behind it. Google how to parallel park, and it'll tell you.
Anyway.
Don't listen to this girl. She's drunk.
No, I'm good. When I'm sober, I'm good at explaining it. I taught one of my old friends how to do it, and she passed.
You reverse, and then you back up, and then you back up and then you reverse until you're here.
I can't explain it when I'm drunk.
That's funny.
But I can explain it when I'm sober. It made sense in my head, okay?
Our wine and Moscato's gone.
It made sense in my head.
All right, let's guess how long the podcast's been going right now. Ready?
1, 2, 50.
An hour I'm going to say an hour and 5 minutes.
I'll say 53 minutes.
Oh my gosh, an hour and 17.
What?
Probably like an hour and 10 because, no, an hour and like 12. Holy shit, we broke our record. We've been rambling and I apologize.
Sorry.
I think I'm going to end it here. We're a little tipsy. We don't want to keep rambling. And
I
been
can't
over an hour.
I can't obviously speak.
But, yeah, I'm going to call my dad back and stuff. But this was fun.
We had fun talking to you guys. We enjoyed it.
So, I've been waiting for Brittany to get her friend that has a baby on the podcast, but she hasn't done that.
Sorry.
You guys want to see Sydney again? Like, she's in control of this shit. I'll get my boxing friends on here eventually. I'll get some of my friends that are visiting on here. But y'all tell Brittany if you want to see her friends to get her friends on here. But yeah, that's really it. Brittany's chilling.
I have to work tomorrow morning.
Oh, she does have to work tomorrow, so.
Boo. But it's only a 5-hour shift, so I don't care.
Oh yeah, she gets off early, which is nice. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And if you're new to our podcast, please subscribe and click the bell. Turn on our notifications to be alerted. Welcome to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, whichever this is on. Hopefully it works this time. We're praying, crossing our fingers, and hopefully it's there. And if it is, you're listening to us right now. And if you're listening just the audio, you're probably so confused on this fucking podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely
we're sitting here. We were a video only podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And Brittany's out here trying to explain
about
parallel parking, saying you reverse and then you back up, but then you reverse. So
I'm
you're
so
probably
sorry.
lost. The audio is on Apple and Spotify, and then our videos on YouTube. And yeah, that's really it, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you on our next podcast. Woo! Bye.